Hi everybody, it's Tim here and welcome back to that Eurovision site. And in today's video we are continuing discussing the selections that are still taking place all over Europe. And today I am joined by the lovely Cara from Eurovision Fantasia. And we are going to talk about Norway's Melodi Grand Prix, which will take place on February 15th.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay then, to sum up Norway's Melodi Grand Prix, we have 9 artists who are vying for the Norwegian ticket for Basel, and they are Bobby Socks with Joyful, Kyle Alessandro with Lighter, Ladybug with Hot as Hell in Paradise, LLL with Parasite, Natalie with The Game, Nora Jobry with
Sulale.
Yeah. Couldn't even pronounce that. Sondre with Vagabond, Tony Dumley with Last Song, Wigwam with Human Fire. So right off the bat, we have a few familiar faces on there. Bobby Socks, Eurovision winner.
Wigwam, Eurovision entrant in the past.
Kyle Alessandro of Umami Tsunami.
We'll get into him in a little bit, okay?
and Tony Dumley, who came second in 2009 and also competed in Melodi Festivalen, which is where we're at right now, actually.
We're in Gothenburg.
Yeah. So you're more of a mellow
MGP.
MGP.
I'm a Norwegian music girly. Like my Spotify is just covered in Norwegian music. It is. I love it. It's just incredible.
But you're the more bigger MGP fan than me.
Yeah, I say you're the mellow king. I'm the MGP king. What do you think? But differences we have.
Obviously, how does this line up compared to the previous years?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit biased because like 2023 MGP was like one of my favorite like days in my life. So that lineup was just kind of insane. I feel like since then it's kind of gone down a bit. This year does feel quite underwhelming considering like the current Norwegian music scene and like what they do have to offer. They're not sending it basically. So I do feel underwhelmed, but I'm also very, very excited because Kyle is obviously entering MGP. Kyle happens to be one of my favorite people in the entire world, like one of my actual friends, and I'm just so happy he's in the competition. It's like amazing, and he honestly deserves it. Like just to be in there so much. Like I just can't even. Like he's put so much work in, and I'm so happy for him. So happy.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I would say that I do like the lineup. There are some good tracks on there. I think I can make case for every single one of them, but I do agree that there's no one obvious for me in the beginning. Like when I saw the line, I was like, okay, you've got some familiar faces on there. Obviously, a Eurovision winner on there, but like it wasn't as obvious on the outside because like you can't. I mean, no disrespect here, but like. There's a Eurovision winner in the lineup, but
it's a winner from 40 years ago.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Oh, good olden days, we might be able to try and grab a win again. But like, I'm saying this from a good place that like music has changed on us. So it's like for me, it's like it took a bit of like of inkling and convincing, but also at the same time like. Norway has to go through a semi-final. So I'm a bit nervous about that. And by the time that we're recording this as well, and I don't know how true this is, Ireland selected Emmy.
Yeah, she's Norwegian.
And she's Norwegian, and obviously there are inkling and rumors that Like a Party was actually submitted for MGP.
I think it was written at one of the songwriting camps my friends were at, so I think it was like mainly MGP songwriting. Yeah,
so it's like if you reject that and then it managed to get selected by another country.
Surely should MGP be really, really strong? That's what my kind of thing is. Like also last year, like I heard a song in 2024 that got rejected and I thought it was an amazing song. But then I thought, okay, if this is rejected, this can be a great lineup last year. And then it just kind of was underwhelming for me a bit. I feel like MGP probably has some really good songs that aren't being selected, and I don't know why, but I'd like to see I want to see a change. That's a whole video we can do because I know a lot of artists and people who I'd love to see go into MGP, and I think they could do well in Eurovision, but I don't see them actually even trying at this point because most of them actually sing in Norwegian, and they're obviously not really going for that direction after Gorta came last. Yeah, which is a shame. And I mean, also this year, one thing I noticed about this year, there's no Norwegian language songs, which I think is really sad because I love the Norwegian language and I think it's really beautiful. And they obviously they can send songs from Norwegian, and they do have them in selection before. My favourite is probably Ekko Mai, that one, obsessed with it. And obviously it takes one of Utav Mørket, which is now Fallen Angel. But it's just a bit sad they're not sending anything. And also, I just feel Bobby Sox singing English feels weird to me. I don't know, like...
Yeah.
In my head, like, I'm thinking of Lada Swinger, but I'm not singing in Norwegian. I don't know, it just feels strange.
Yeah.
But the song is very joyful, but it's just... I don't know.
Yeah. But my question to you is, obviously, they're selecting in a week's time.
Yeah.
We know some of the lineup. By the day we're recording this, we're getting 4 more songs.
Yeah.
So before we knew all those 4 songs, how do you think this lineup compares to...
Like, the songs we got already?
The songs we got already for Basel.
I'm honestly gonna lie, I feel like this year does feel a lot weaker than the last couple of years. I think 2023 and 4 in Eurovision was so strong. 2022 was a weaker year because I'm more of an upbeat song person that kind of didn't have any of that. I do feel like, because I'm very biased, I'll be honest with you, I am biased towards Kyle. I do think if Kyle won, that it would be one of the stronger songs in the selection. But I feel like if a lot of the other songs won, like, it just wouldn't stand out. But at this point, we can't even say who's qualifying, who's not qualifying, because we haven't heard all the songs. And right now, I don't feel like we can with the songs we actually have.
Yeah, so you still think that...
But I think the chances are still pretty low unless they send Kyle, potentially Natalie, but that depends on me on staging.
Okay, I mean, for me, like, looking at it, Norway could be placed anywhere. Like,
I'm worried though. Like, obviously, I'm extra worried this year. Like, obviously, if Kyle's in, I will be like the most stressed person in the whole community because, like, it's not just the song; it's like a person that you care about, you know. So it's like, oh my god. But I do feel like I think Kyle would qualify for the final, especially considering the other sort of lineups we gave for national finals and stuff right now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like out of the songs we've heard in general of national finals, I'm thinking like Ikoma's gonna qualify, right? And like Tommy Cash would qualify, but I don't know Cara Kamström would qualify. But like I don't know who else will qualify.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Albania will qualify, but like
I think right now,
it's really hard to say. Like, it's like 4 people I think will qualify. So it's we don't know yet.
Yeah, no, for me,
so
it's so hard to say at the minute, and you know, I think maybe check up on us maybe in a couple of weeks, and we might have a different opinion. But at the moment of recording, it's just.
It's too early to say.
It's too early to say. I mean, which is a bit weird at this late of the game.
Because you'd think at this point you'd be knowing this person's a lock qualified, this person's a lock NQ. But my only lock NQ right now is Slovenia. Like, genuinely, like, I just can't see it, like, getting through. But that's... at this point, I'd have, like, 5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But back to Norway. Back to Norway.
Norway.
Obviously, you're going as well too.
I am going.
What are you looking forward to?
I mean,
obviously
I'm
we
going back to Oslo. I love Oslo, and it's a beautiful city. I love it there. I'm so happy there. Obviously, I'm looking forward to seeing the show, seeing my friends, and just kind of being in that community, because I think it's quite like a smaller amount of Eurovision fans who actually go MGP. I want to be more this year because obviously it's not in Trondheim, but I feel like it's a very small amount of like internationals who actually head over to Norway, and it's really fun. It's really nice. It's a lot smaller than like Men's Festival, and if you've been to Mello, like it's very different vibes. But I know it's really nice. Like I really enjoy it. Also, I think NRK are like they're really nice to us, and so it's like I love it. It's great.
Yeah. Okay then. So obviously I know your answer to this, but
Kyle. Okay. Yeah.
What's your top 3?
Okay. I feel like it's quite hard. Like my third, I don't know. Hold up. There's like 2 songs in like the whole selection that I actually would like listen to objectively. I'm saying, is Parasite, and then obviously Lighter by Kyle. Being the game for me, like something about it, like the voice and the song start doesn't really match in my head. But I do like the countdown thing she has. I mean, looking at the lineup, like a lot of it is just not my style at all. That's the thing.
Yeah.
A lot of it is just not really like exciting to me, and that's no disrespect to the artist. It's just that I definitely like a different style of music, and I know that the Norwegians can send that style of music I listen to, but they just haven't, which is like really sad, honestly, because like I made a whole video. I don't know if you've seen it on my channel. Yeah. Like people I want to see go for Norway, and I put in quite a few artists, and I'd love to see, but none of them are in, which is sad because I feel like Norway is just kind of a lot of the songs quite samey. Like, it's not really much variety in this.
I don't know what it is, but also I don't know if this is have a connection. Maybe it's just me being assumption, but this was the last lineup that
Stig's doing. Yeah.
That Stig did and it was already left, so I'm a bit like...
I wonder what Stig's criteria was, because I really like Stig. Like, Stig's like, really nice and stuff, and I've always had like a good time talking to him. But I don't know, I just feel like I expect something different from him.
Yeah.
So from when I've talked to him about before, like MGP lineups, like, I would have thought he would chosen differently actually. So I'm a little bit surprised, and I feel like the Eurovision community in a whole just kind of seemed a bit like underwhelmed by it. And I feel like underwhelmed as well, because I'm just not really finding much added to my playlist. Like, I think 2023 I had like 10 songs added to my Spotify. And this year there aren't even 10 songs. So like, I don't know.
I think we have to wait till the Alive
They're gonna make it crazier. Like what I've been hearing is that they're gonna have a lot more like like money to put into the final, because obviously they're scrapping the semis, and the staging is gonna be bigger and better. Which I'm looking forward to actually.
So I think maybe we're a bit underwhelmed right now, but maybe if we see it visually.
I've seen some rehearsals, and I can tell you that it's really good. Like, really, really good.
Okay, then. So for me,
your ranking.
I'd say in random order. Before I say this, I think one of the first ones I'd say, look, you can grill me all you want. I actually do like Bobby Sox's song.
No, but it's just cutesy.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's just not going to.
It's okay. Look, like, we have to be honest here. Like, I would. It would be nice for a reunion, but it's not a song you should be sending in 2025. When like, I think they're probably older than like their song's probably older than most of the MGP lineup. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd very happily hear it at a pre-party. Yeah. I'd very happily hear like they did reunion or whatever, like an interval act. Yeah. But not for MGP. Yeah. It's not a song for MGP. Yeah. Another one for me that stood out. I really like. I didn't expect it. Okay. Sondre Vagabond.
Interesting. It's just not an MGP song for me.
It feels a bit weekendy vibes.
Yeah, but it's not. It's just not a sort of thing that's going to stand out in MGP.
But it's something.
That oomph you need for like the show on the stage.
No, but
it's not a bad song though.
Yeah, but no. I think with some tweaking, I think it could work. But I need to see a live performance.
I just can't see it being competitive, especially with this lineup. And like knowing what Norwegians like listen to, what Norwegians vote for in the past, I don't see it doing that well.
Check up on me if that gets selected.
I just can't see it. I don't think it qualified in Eurovision as well. Like, I don't think Europeans would like vote for that. I think they'd vote for something more dramatic. Is what they usually do. Because there's ballads, and then there's like fast songs, and this song kind of just has like a slower pace. I think it does work. People who listen to that kind of music, in my like experience, don't watch Eurovision. So I don't expect it to do well if it won the contest. But it's not like a bad song. I just don't think it's right for the competition. Yeah, that makes any sense.
But we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. We don't know yet.
But but there is one thing we can agree on.
What?
Kyle.
Yes, Kyle.
Personally, I mean, I've seen Umami Tsunami in 23, and I know that
he can sing.
He can sing. He can dance.
This morning he sent me a video of him like singing acoustic lighter, and it was good. Like, you heard it. You were like, "What is that?" Like, "Oh, it's just Kyle on Snapchat." Like,
oh my god! Please don't. Please tell me you're allowed to say that.
No, it's just him playing in his like house of his dad. Yeah, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not showing a video or anything. It's just like him playing around.
Yeah, but for me, I think he's got the capability of it. I think personally, out of all the lineup, it's for his to lose.
I mean, obviously I hope so. I mean, I'm not gonna hide it.
And also, I will say, I think it's just Adam Woods' revenge from Mello 24 to just try to get his way into Eurovision.
No, but here's the thing, I think Adam should come back to Mello. I know he wants to come back to Mello. I think maybe in the next couple of years we'll see him back. But I do feel like if he goes Eurovision this year, I don't know if he'd enter Mello next year. Just because, why would he want to do it 2 years in a row? Give himself a little break for at least. You know what I mean? Yeah. But Adams definitely has added to the song. Like, I've heard the original version of Lighter, and then when Adam went onto it, like, it's, oh my god, like, he's done such a good job with Kyle, and, like, the song was really great. Like, Adam's very good at what he does. Very, very good.
Oh. Well, yeah.
But you think Lighter could win it?
Yeah, I think for me it's gonna be Lighter unless someone else does a surprise. Like, everyone, I can make a case for everyone, but personally, though, I think personally it's those three for me.
I could see, though, here's the thing, though. I could see Wigwam and Bobby Stokes overperforming in Televote, which could kind of, like, lead to a little bit of, like, what's going to happen in, like...
But also, you also have to...
juries.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, that's the bit where we've got a higher...
60-40 template.
Yeah, we got a 60-40 template, so...
That's why I get a little bit worried. Because also, I feel like Natalie could do really well. Her vocals are really good live. Like, that is a very good chance that she'll do well. But I do think the song has to be staged perfectly.
Yeah.
Because how are you going to sing like that? We've also have a really upbeat song. Very, like, fast song. Those songs I love listening to, but I think they're so hard to stage. So if she gets it right, she's definitely in for a shot.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, I feel like my comparisons, obviously Queen of Kings and Run to the Hills, I feel like the stagings, them, were just so hard for them to figure out, and I'm not over keen on the Run to the Hills staging. Queen of Kings I like more because I think the dancers really added to it, but we have to see what happens. I just think they need to make this perfect, but I can't actually envision what they're going to do now. But if she does it well, she's definitely in for a really good shot, I think.
Alright then. Well, that's what we thought of Norway's Melodi Grand Prix. What did you think?
Let us know in the comment section down below all your thoughts.
And also, don't forget to subscribe at That Eurovision site, at That Your site as well, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, and Blue Sky. And also, don't forget to follow Eurovision Fantasia.
I might even do an MGP video, like a whole MGP vlog. Depends on how I feel on a day. We'll see. Yeah. But definitely, if you want more Norway content, I'll make it.
Yeah.
I love Norway.
All right, then Norway will be selecting their Eurovision 2025 representative on the 15th of February, which is another Super Saturday.
Yes.
God help us.
It's okay. It's okay.
But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye.